Good morning, everyone. Good morning from Nigeria. Big shout out to everybody joining us from different part of the world, Africa, Europe, Asia, American continent, and wherever you might be joining us from. My name is Paul Ayomide Biola, the host for today, and we are super excited to have every one of you here with us for the second day of our training series on advancing ocean conservation through Web3 technology. And yesterday we had the first day with our expert, Mr. Femi from WASET, the DFM lab, introducing us to Web3, right, and different components of blockchain. And today we are picking it up from there, where we stopped yesterday. And without further ado, I'll be bringing Mr. Oluwafemi Bayejo on stage. Welcome, Mr. Oluwafemi. Can we all give him a round of applause and wonderful emojis?
Very good morning. Can you hear me? Am I audible enough?
Yes, you are very audible.
Okay, all right. Yeah, it's great to be here again. So we're just going to kickstart from where we stopped, and today is going to be more of a practical session. We're going to like interact and learn. We'll get hands-on understanding of what interacting with Web3 is, or interacting with blockchain really is. And then in coming weeks or next week, we'll look at how we can set up a community and how we can interact with Web3 communities, and also drive value from there. Should I start, or just we should wait for others to join us? I think we have roughly 8 or 9 people here in the call.
So I think we can start because it's recorded.
Okay.
So and also we're going to be sharing it on our YouTube channel for more viewers.
Okay, all right, no problem.
Because it's somewhat closed training for now.
Okay. So we're just going to start right away. We're starting with the yesterday we highlighted some things about blockchain transactions, what really happened when we say we're interacting with Web3. The major component, or one of the tenets of Web3 is decentralization, no censorship, or let's say decentralization, transparency, and security. These are some of the things we benefit from when we use blockchain for, like, in the Web3 space. And not just that alone, blockchain has proven to be very efficient for transactions, cross-border payments, and several other use cases, which we highlighted yesterday. And today we are just going to, see what it's like to interact with existing blockchains like Celo, which I have right here on my screen, and also like the likes of Ethereum. It's basically almost the same thing. The entry points for user is their wallet. Most of what we do in terms of interaction is through our wallet. I'm going to show us what that really is. So the first point is for us to see if we can set up a wallet, and we're going to start. For those who people who are like, I think some people here will probably be on their mobile phones now. Some will be on their what's it called? On their from their desktop, yeah. So currently I'm on my desktop. So if you have people who are like joining from their desktop, we can just go to metamask.io, or just search MetaMask on the browser. So but before I go that route, I would love to get get a quick feedback from the audience to know the kind of audience we have here. So if you are here and you're familiar with wallets, or you've created a wallet before, can you just use the reaction emoji or drop a comment in the chat box? If you've probably interacted with a wallet before, Trust Wallet, MetaMask, Valora, whichever one you're familiar with, Rainbow Wallet, Phantom, whichever one you're familiar with, you can just, I would love to know if we have people here who have so I want to understand the kind of audience we have here. I can see the reaction though, or is it just from my hand here? So I want to know if we have audience who are familiar with Web3 to some extent,
So
yeah.
some people are already dropping reaction in chat box.
Okay, they've used, okay, okay. I think we have like Aquaworld before. I don't know. What is this? Okay, we have Paul Ayomide, we have Olatunde Damilola, Premier Paul Adebayo. That's like three people. Okay, let's say we have roughly 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 people who are familiar with using wallets. So for the just to carry everyone along, we'll definitely walk everyone through. We'll go over it all over again. I mean, we'll go over it again, sorry. So first we're going to make use of MetaMask, which is a very popular Ethereum wallet. And it's not just you know an Ethereum-based wallet alone. EM compatible Ethereum related blockchains or Ethereum-based. We call it EVM-based or EVM compatible. So we have blockchains that are like they are very similar to Ethereum in terms of maybe the architecture or most blockchains have virtual machines similar to what we have on Ethereum. And then I think I will just mention what a virtual machine is. The virtual machine is the compute engine that performs, we have something we call smart contracts on the blockchain. We'll still get there, but smart contract is what really allows us to like create tokens, create NFCs, perform swap, exchange, do some cool stuff, savings, insurance, and all those stuff on chain, on the blockchain. Smart contracts is what really allows us to do all those things. And we, of course, we'll touch on some of these things when we start interacting, when we start, getting the whole vibe, when we get the whole vibe. So the first step is to go to metamask.io, or if you're on your desktop, you can just go to extensions, go to web store. When you're on web store, you can just search MetaMask. But if you're on your mobile phone, you can just go to metamask.io and then you download the I think my network. You download the installable version depending on the platform you're on. Maybe on Apple, you download it on Apple Store. If you're on iOS, if you're on Apple, you look at the Apple Store and then on Google Play Store. So just do that now. So I'm waiting for us to like download it. Of course, we don't really have all the time. I uninstalled the one I have here actually. So while we're doing that, the network is a bit slow. Switch my net to something more faster. So I'm going to switch to a network that is much more faster. Yeah, so we don't really have all the time. So do we have it downloaded now? For those of us connecting from their mobile or through their mobile phone? Do we have people who have no? So I'm just going to search here, MetaMask. You can see. So if you're on the desktop, you can see download for Brave. If you're on your mobile, to say download for Apple, download, depending on the platform you're on, where you're connecting from or accessing the website from. So once you do that, you'll be able to follow through on what we have here. So we can see explore blockchain apps. That's what we call dApps, decentralized application. You own your data and you control everything relating to you. And one thing I would like to mention is unlike our typical bank system or banking system where the bank is in charge of controlling your assets or keeping your money safe for you, when it comes to wallets, you are totally in charge of what you do with your money. So the responsibility of keeping your account safe, monitoring your accounts, accessing your account, the responsibility is on you. And the moment you fail to take responsibility, or you allow, or you're negligent of some security, maybe you shared your seed phrase with someone, or you're careless with your wallet, the moment your money is gone, it's gone forever. It's not retraceable, it's not recoverable. And no one will be able to help you, not even the blockchain network. And the reason why that is that when it comes to blockchain transactions, it's irreversible. The moment, let's say almost irreversible. Yeah, but irreversible. Let's just keep it simple. It's irreversible. So the moment you send money to someone, your money is gone. It's gone to the person. You can't, go back to the blockchain and complain that, oh, I made a mistake, I did this. It's gone. And that's one of the challenge with responsibility comes with more control comes, more responsibility. That's the word. So if you're using a wallet, or you're managing your assets, your currency, whatever token you have total control of it. And it's not like you are delegating it to someone somewhere, like the bank, like FCMB or Pay or any of these banks, to manage your transactions for you or manage your accounts for you. You are totally in charge. And with wallets, you can access decentralized applications. You can interact with them. And I'm going to show us one of these decentralized applications and how you can interact with them. So are we following? I would love a reaction, or probably, Paul, are you there? Can you see?
Yes, some people are dropping comments in the chat box. Those that are still downloading.
Okay.
Naimot, can you hear him? Can you hear him very well now? So Favor is saying that she's still downloading, or
Okay, we'll chill for them then. We'll chill for them. But they can watch what I'm doing while they are doing that, right?
Yes, we are seeing your screen clearly.
Okay, yeah. So the first step is, like I said before, we need to download this. So I've downloaded it. And this is like the onboarding screen. For mobile users, they will see almost the same thing too. So you need to agree to the terms. And what we have in this time is that it's basically what I said, the summary. This is a crypto wallet. You are totally responsible for how you manage your wallets. If you lose your money, it's gone forever. If you do this, it's gone. If you do that, it's gone. You get. So the first step is create a wallet. And if I have an existing one, which of course I do, but I won't import it here. If you have an existing wallet, you can import it and just copy and paste the seed phrase. Let me show you what that looks like. I can agree to help them improve. You can see what I said. You need to just include the seed phrase. Let me turn on do not disturb. Yeah, you can input your seed phrase. That's for those using 12-word seed phrase, 16-word, 18-word, 21-word, and 24. The most common these days is 24 and 12. But you can have more than 12. You can have more than 24. The more, the better. The more complexities to actually generate it. But this whole stuff is like combination. The more combination, the more number of combinations you have, the more complex it is to actually crack or try it for someone to randomly generate your seed phrase. So that's why I said one thing about this whole thing is you are totally in charge of everything. You're in charge of it. So I'm going to go back. We'll try to create a new wallet. We'll try to create a new wallet. Let me do that now. I'll try to create a new wallet. You can see. Always allow you to opt out by settings, send anonymous, click, and just allow them to improve the app. Then the first thing we want to do is create a password. That is the first entry point. Just like every application we have on our mobile phone that involves money, you need a password to secure it. So we're just going to create a very simple password, Aquaworld. It says our password is weak. Okay. Aquaworld 2023. Yeah, super strong. So 2024 rather. Yeah. And then we'll put it here, we'll pay the same thing. On a normal day, you are not meant to share this with anyone. I think that's normal security tip. Okay, you've created your recovery. Okay, very good. So we just move ahead. We create our wallet. And the next thing is to secure our wallet. So which is very important. If you fail to do this, you will lose your fund. I experienced something last year, 2023, when I lost almost $1,000 to this particular problem. So what happened is I was, I normally I used to back up my seed phrase. You get anytime I created whatever. But that particular wallet, I just created it like quickly. And then when I created it, I didn't have enough time to save it. So I'm just going to copy and paste my seed phrase somewhere because that's the best thing to do. Paste it there. Yeah. So once we've copied it and we can move ahead. So what is required next is for me to fill it in the way it is. So I'll go to where I saved it. You need to keep this seed phrase very secure, very, very secure. Because the moment I have this seed phrase, whether I know your password or I don't know your password, I can access your account too. That's one of the crazy thing about Web3. The seed phrase, one single seed phrase is the entry point to your life. Less coffee. Okay. What else again? Long life. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so the essence of this whole process is just for us to verify that we've written it down somewhere and we can verify it anytime. So confirm, we are good to go. So this advanced competition, let's not go there. So for you to access your wallet, you need to check your extension if you're using a browser. Or if you're on your phone, it will be available on your maybe your main screen or whatever they call it. Just search for the app and you should get it. Next, yeah, you can see. And I'll show you what this really is in a few minutes. So this is our wallet. We can also access it here. Can you get to my cursor? You can see it here. And I can pin it so that I can see it anytime. So if I pin it, you see it's always there. I can always access it and I access it anytime. Are you guys with me? Paul, are you still there? Or am I
Yes,
moving
we
to?
are all with you. People are already commenting in the chat box.
Okay. All right,
So
beautiful.
yes.
All right, so we've set it up. We've done what we need to do. This is the basic part of it. So we can decide to rename our account. Let's say this one is that's one beautiful thing about okay, let me change the name here. You can see I can call, let's say, savings accounts, or we can call it whatever. Actually, it doesn't really matter. It's just for our own preference. Crowdfunding account. Yeah, let's call it crowdfunding account. And that's it. We have our wallet address already. We can send this to someone. I'm going to share this. And we're going to donate money to this particular account next week. Let me share it in a chat so we can all save it. But we're still going to get there. So this is the account. You guys will donate money to, we use the money. Though what we're going to work with is, I'll call it a fake money. We are going to switch to test nets, and I'll show us how we can do that. So we are currently on the Ethereum network, which is, like I said earlier before, is one of the major wallets, one of the major network that people interact with these days, or network, blockchain network that people use. It has the biggest dominance. And of course, we have several blockchain like Celo here. And I'm going to talk about Celo in just a few minutes when we get to that point. So for the purpose of our demonstration, for what we are trying to do, we are trying to say, look for a platform that aligns with what we are trying to do. Ocean conservation is a sustainability kind of thing. It's a climate focused kind of initiative, right? And one of the blockchains, or one very particular one blockchain that I know for sure that is interested in what Aquaworld is doing is Celo blockchain. And of course, we have several blockchain. Some are focused on gaming, more focused on gaming, some are more focused on NFTs and DGen, some are more focused on DeFi, you understand? But with Celo, we are talking about real world solutions, focusing on things that are like carbon credits, WaySet, is one of the projects on Celo. We have token protocol, a carbon credits platform. We have Good Dollar, an initiative for to support the vulnerable. We have I said Good Dollar, just for people to get UBI, unconditional basic income. We have impact markets. You guys can check some of these platforms out. They are really impact markets. I will share some of them here. Impact markets, token protocol, WaySet. For those who are interested to check out WaySet. WaySet protocol. We have Glow Dollar. Glow Dollar, a stable coin focused on addressing poverty. There are several initiatives like that. So just check them out. These protocols, they are all on Celo. And it's super fast, super cheap. The gas fee is very, very low compared to most blockchains. And you can see what people are building on. We have decentralized payments. It's mobile first. Like most of the interaction happens on the blockchain. And you can see some of these blockchains that I mentioned earlier. Impact Market, Ethical, Token, Valora, Kickstarter, Flow Carbon. These are like carbon credits marketplace. It's a carbon credit platform. Uniswap, Ubiswap. We have a lot of cool protocol that supports Celo. Sorry, I think I switched to the wrong thing. And then this very last one, which is MiniPay. MiniPay is one super interesting application built on Celo now. You can check them out. MiniPay allows you to send money through your Opera browser, and it's very, very cheap. Very, very cheap. You should check them out. So this is one of the reasons why whatever we're doing today, we are going to demonstrate it on Celo, and I'm going to show us how we can do that. So we need to add the network. We go to network. You can see Celo mainnet here, but what we need is not Celo mainnet. So, because you can add the mainnet, we can do that here, and it will work perfectly. Yeah, you can see we've added it. We can switch to Celo mainnet now. This is the mainnet. So on blockchains, we have, yeah, okay, Celo is a blockchain, just like Ethereum. But they are so focused on people building real world solutions, practical use cases of a blockchain. I mentioned some use cases. The reason why I'm very fast this time, I don't know how much time I have. Paul, how much time do I have left? Is Paul there? Paul, are you with me?
Yes, I was responding. Sorry, I was muted. I'm with you.
Yeah, I said
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. How much time do I have left?
Okay, this is 10:30, but we can still spare 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes. Wow. So Celo, you can check it out. Check what Celo is. Let me drop the link to Celo here so you can all check it out. Because of time, we are really out of time. Yeah, so you guys can check it out.
Or do you need more than 5 minutes?
Yeah, we need more than 5 minutes. So I want them to see how they can add the network, how they can add a network to a wallet, the process. So the next thing for us now is to go to chainlist.org. Chainlist.org if you want to add the main net, or just search chainlist. It will take to the site. Google bring it, chainlist.org. Can we see? You guys can see my screen, right? It will take you to chainlist.org. Why is it doing like this? Okay. So you can see all networks.
Sorry, please,
So
please hold on. Sorry,
yeah.
everyone. So please, just hold on. In case you're not getting it fast, do not be worried. We are having it recorded, right? So because I know that it's not blockchain is not something you can just get immediately like that. So after this weekend, we are still going to upload the yesterday session and today's session, so you can always follow up, right? So continue, sir.
All right. So someone said if there's no main network, yeah, that's what I'm about to show us now. If the network you're looking for is not available in MetaMask, when you go to network, when you go to this part, add network, and you can't see the network there. If you can't see it there, you can add it manually, if you know or you can just go to chainlist.org, and I'll share you what we mean by that. So chainlist.org has a list of all EVM powered networks. You get all EVM blockchains. Ethereum mainnet, you can see it there. Binance Smart Chain, BSC. You can see their chain ID there. Ethereum is number 156, and we have thousands of blockchains now. I hope you guys are aware of that. We have thousands and thousands of blockchains. Everyone's spinning their blockchain. Meta mainnet, you can see most carbon, this, that. But that's not the focus. What we are looking for is Celo testnet. And for you to look for testnet, you need to check this, mark this, so that we can include testnet when we search for a network. So I will click Celo. I'll search Celo here. Can you see? We have like 3 different Celo networks. Okay, yeah, very good. Yeah, I'm glad you guys can catch up. So this is the link. If you just click the link, you want to get there, search Celo and make sure you include testnet like I did here. This is the mainnet. This is the Alpha Auris testnet, Baklava or Exelon and mainnet. I don't know this, but this is the focus. This one is another network entirely, so don't confuse it. Celo mainnet. These are the available testnets, Alpha Auris and Baklava. So we are going to use Alpha Auris testnets. And the reason why we are using testnets is whatever we are doing, we don't want to use real money for it. We don't want to use real money. So we can use test money, like fake money, to interact and learn how to do it. Then once we have the real money, we can then interact with that too, or use the real money for transactions. So I'm going to just connect my wallet. And this process is very easy. You can see when we say crowdfunding, it will say connect to this website, and it will automatically add this network for us. You can see that's the address, connect, and you can see it there. This is the URL. You can also confirm this URL. It's very, very important. If you connect to the wrong URL, you can lose your fund, especially when we become very good and start adding different networks manually. These are those adding it manually. The network URL should be correct. The chain ID, you can view all these details. You can see it here. Chain ID, the block explorer. I'm just going to close that and approve. So when I approve, I can decide to switch immediately to this testnet, and bam, we have the testnet here for us to use. Let me show you what that is. I don't need to add the network again. So we can see we are on the testnet. Can you guys see my screen? We are on the testnet, so we are good to go. We can now test, we can now do all sorts of things. Let's say, for example, there is a blockchain we also want to add that we don't have here. I want to add it manually. Okay. Yeah, we want to add it manually. I can just expand here. Look at the most important information I need. And let me show you how you can add it manually. For those on mobile, I think those on mobile might not be able to do this. But if you're let's do it manually so you can see what I'm saying. Add network manually. So what's network name? I'll go to chain list. We added the Aquaworld earlier, right? What can do this? Okay, let's add black lava this time around. So this is black lava, that's the network name. So let me copy it. Copy this. Go to MetaMask. Network name. Can you see? Can you guys see my screen? Then I'll go to the RPC URL. How do you get that? Can you see this link here? For you to see the link, just expand this. What you see on the system on your mobile will be almost the same, but just slightly the arrangement will be different. But just look for RPC server address. Copy this. Control C. Paste it there. Chain ID. What's the chain ID? You can see the chain ID here. This is the number and the X. This is the X format, hexadecimal equivalent of the chain ID. Copy that. Paste it here. You can see the manual process is very, very stressful, but it can be done. So in case you're looking for something and you don't have it, you can just, this is the symbol. Copy this as well. Suggesting it for you. You can use it, or you can paste it manually just to be sure. So when you're done, the next thing you want to do is the Explorer URL. And what's the essence of a block explorer? When we perform transactions on the blockchain, we want to make sure that we can, the transparency of blockchain is that you can trace the transaction. So if someone should tell you they've sent or they've donated $50K or 100K Kenya shilling to you, and you're not sure, I'm just saying, if it's a token, you can check if the person actually sent a transaction. You can go to the Explorer and, input the person's address or the transaction ID. That's what we call hash. The transaction hash, and then it will bring the information of everything you need to know about that transaction. It will bring it up, it will pop it up. And you know whether the person is telling lies or not. So let me copy the last part is the block Explorer URL. I don't think this one has, okay, it doesn't have. But this particular one here, as you can see I saw it earlier. But we can search for it. Back lava Explorer. If you click Cello back lava, it will take you to the Explorer and you can just copy that URL. You can see it. I don't know if you guys can see my screen.
Yes, we can see your screen.
You can see my screen. Okay, beautiful. So the thing is, if you're using, you can switch which network you're on. I'm currently on Backlava. You can see it. You can see all the testnets available. Alpha Backlava, Canoli, which is another testnet. This is the main net. So we are currently on Backlava, which is what we have here. You can see it's Backlava. It's similar to the main blockchain, but whatever you do here is just fake money. Yeah, so, and it's working just like every other stuff. So if let me go here. We'll still get there, but let me copy the URL. That's the most fun thing for us now. Ctrl C. I'll paste it here and then save it. So it's asking us whether to switch to Backlava. Okay, it has already switched. It's on a quick one. So you can switch back to Alphaoris, which is the one we intend to use. You can see what we just did. You can switch across multiple networks with just a single, and everything will have the same wallet address. And you can add more accounts here. If you want to add accounts, you can do that here. You can create a new wallet or import an existing wallet. Very, very simple. You can also add hardware wallets. We'll not touch on that, but I have a hardware wallet here. We can experiment with it, but maybe some other time we'll learn how to use that. Hardware wallets are more secure than the traditional, this particular type of wallet, because this one connects directly to the internet, and it's a software-based kind of thing. But hardware wallets, those ones are like cold storage. Talk about all storage and cold storage. hot wallet and cold wallet. That's something to take note of. So what should we do next? Has anyone created a wallet here? You can just drop your address so I can send you some funds. Okay. One thing I also want to do is I want us to see how we can access some test fund. We call it to access fund, we need faucets, cello faucets. Every blockchain, they have a faucet. That's like a temporary storage of funds. Faucets.cello.org. Okay. Are we there? Yeah, so when you're faucets.cello.org, you can request for money. Let me copy my address on my MetaMask wallet. So we can close chain ID. We have all the information we need. Sorry, so copy this. And I think it's already there. So I'll paste, this is the address I want the fund to go to. So it's faucets. And let me send it. It says initializing, pending, should be approved. So we should get some funds here very soon. What we have is 0 now, right? In a couple of minutes, we should see. That's how fast the Cello blockchain is. Few seconds, money go don't show. Can you see it? Can you guys see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, the funds has reflected. Few seconds. Whether the person is in UK or wherever they are, they will see the money instantly. And that is the beauty of blockchain. No switching layer, no interbank routing layer, no, you understand, all those complex stuff that we have to do, that we have to deal with when it comes to transactions on the blockchain. And we can see I have some money now, right? I'm a big man. So let me be can someone just send their wallet address here if you've been following? Drop your wallet in the chat box. Let me send you some funds. I'm feeling rich now, feeling like Pablo. Send some funds. Let me send some. Send your wallet. Let me send some funds. Whoever is with us following what we're doing, please share. If people should drop your wallet now, are you guys still there?
Yes, they are here. I think a lot of people they just decided to just watch through. They were stuck at the
Okay.
chain
Okay.
list. So they want to
You
watch the
guys are just
recording.
watching to no problem. I just want it to be interactive. So if you have any issue, you understand why it's like that. But let me just send money to myself if that's the case. Let me create a new account. Let me call it savings account.
Okay, Shevin already sent. Someone sent is check the chat box. Someone already sent his
So one thing about wallet address is if you're sending wallet address, you need to be very careful. You copy it exactly the way it is and you double check. If you go copy wrong address, your money is gone. And that is blockchain. If just one single character is missing or changed, you lose your money, like everything. Whatever you send to the person, you lose it. So I'll paste the address. How much am I sending? Let me just send 0. How many cello do I have? I have 0.5. Let me send 0.1 cello. And in our next class, everyone that should be the assignment. We create a wallet, go to faucets, get some token, and then we are going to crowdfund. We're going to try to send all the funds we have in our wallet. If it's just 10 people, we send it to a single wallet. And it's just a way for us to demonstrate what crowdfunding is and how we can, like get familiar with the whole blockchain and interacting with Web3. And at some point later, we talk about smart contracts. We try to interact with
Sorry,
smart
can I
contracts.
ask a question?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
That first aid, is it just for training purpose or is it real funds and that? So what's it
I'm with
about?
you. Go ahead. We are using test fund. I mentioned it that we're using fake funds, fake
No,
money.
no, no, no. Okay. Faucet.
Yeah,
I'm talking about
faucet.
the
Go to
faucet.
faucet.
Okay, it's just for training purpose, like fake fund, right?
Yes. It's like test
Right.
fund. That's the name. That's what faucet gives us. Like fake fund
Okay.
or fake money
Okay.
to work with. So we get familiar with the Celo blockchain. If it's on Ethereum too, if you faucet.ethereum or faucet Ethereum, search it, you see it. So it's just a way for you to access funds and do some stuff with it. Yeah, so I'm going to show us what perform the transaction so we can wrap it up for today. Yesterday, I mentioned something about gas fee, gas price, gas limits. You guys remember?
Yes, remember.
So today now we're going to see practically what that gas fee is. What exactly is this? So if we look here, we can see estimated gas fee here. That is the amount we are paying to process this transaction. It is very, very small. It's not even up to $1. Like not even up to a cent. That's the amount we're using to send funds. 0.000 something. 0.00023. Can you see? That's like 3 zeros. So we'll wrap it up. I need to go now to attend something. Can we see? We are sending the amount we are sending is 0. The fee is 0.0000273, 0.01. So that's the total amount. We click confirm, and then bam, less than 10 seconds you can count. That's how fast Celo blockchain is. And you can also speed up transactions actually, but it's like you saying it's like bribing someone to speed up something for you. It's super fast. Oh yeah. Confirmed. Can we see? If I switch to this, okay, the person moved up the wallet, you can check your account to confirm if you received it. Yeah, can you see? I don't know where this person is, probably in UK, Nigeria, wherever the person is. They've received the money in less than, let's say, 10 seconds. And that is the beauty of blockchain. That's of a Celo blockchain, super fast transaction, no SS layer of switching and interconnection and everything. It's super slick, super easy, and super fast. Yeah, so I think that will be all for today. Next week, we continue from where we stopped and we look at some things like using decentralized applications, accessing dApps, and we also talk about impact markets, crowdfunding, basically. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions, please feel free to drop them. I'll be right here to answer them. We have a few minutes to take questions.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Femi. Right, I know some of us here who are not familiar with blockchain, it might seem like it is magic, right? And that's why I asked us to follow through first. So this is going to happen. This is what's going to happen. Now, to all the training participants, we would share the recordings and also an assignment. The assignment would be that everybody would watch this recording again and create the network, right? The test nets and practice using faucets, right? So everybody, then we all would screenshot our wallets for demonstration on Friday. So now you guys might be asking, okay, oh, blockchain, might be hearing crowdfunding. Now, crowdfunding is one of the platforms where people get resources to promote initiatives, right? And by next week, I'm going to get to the fun part of it. How you can do less, like you can do less in crowdfunding, and however, we can get resources to promote what we do at Aquaworld, right? So I'll save that for next week. So thank you so much, Mr. Femi. For those that have questions, please, now is the right time to drop them before we close it up. All right, I think we have none for now, probably because a lot have not really practiced so much. I think there's only really few of us that really understand and practice while it was ongoing, but that's completely fine. So latest by Monday, we all get the emails on what to do. Thank you so much, Mr. Femi. It was a pleasure having you here. Everybody, will see you next week, Friday. You can still share with your friends that are interested in joining, if it's possible. However, they could wait till when we are done and then we upload everything on our YouTube channel. for them to watch. Thank you so much, Mr. Femi.
And you guys have a wonderful weekend. Bye.